Pacific Northwest in the city of Seattle. Welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Seattle Seahawks. Sideline, there's head coach Shane Steichen. His team hitting a rough spot in the schedule. They've lost 3 in a row coming in. On the other side, the Seahawks, it's Mike McDonald. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Off we go in the rain here in Seattle. Khalil Herbert to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly in the 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. And when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
On second down, here's Jones. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It's 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Jones. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jones. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL. And Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The second-year man from UCLA, Leatu Latu, in for the sack, and that's a baker's dozen. 13 for the year.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, and Nneka Ibuka.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. This time they're ready for him. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Throw right side, home in by Colts. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. A fair catch signal, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Michael Pittman making his way back out there along with the rest of the Colts offense. And he has been a big play guy all season. Currently ranked among the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. On first and 10, here's Jones. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. DeMarcus Lawrence getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That one into the hands of Downs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. On third and long, it's Jones. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's third and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
Well, Seahawks offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on first and 10. Moreau in motion. Darnold to throw on first down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. Throwing on second down. Darnold. That's complete. It is Foster Moreau. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
To throw on first down is Darnold. That's into the hands of the fullback. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Another 4 yards. That's another Seahawks. First down.
They'll run it on first down to Charbonnet. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Shamar James there on the stop. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 9. They'll go again here with Charbonnet. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up third and 2.
They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready to come back out for this next possession. So far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. It's a design run with Jones. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
From the gun on third down, Jones.
The pass on third down. The tackle by Leonard Williams. 3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now a fair catch called for and taken right at the midfield stripe. The Seahawks offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already just in this first quarter of play. Charbonnet the back, and he goes straight ahead. He'll push forward for about a yard. Kenny Moore there to make the play.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That one is caught by Ibuka. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Throwing on first and 10 is Darnold. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Throwing, Darnold. He'll locate Cox. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 23, here's second and 9.
At the 23-yard line.
There's a give running left. It's Charbonnet. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. If that was a Charbonnet, complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Jones to throw on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot for down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Jamar James there on the stop. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. In the middle, it's Cup. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Charbonnet. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
The Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
1st and 10. Give to Charbonnet. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Darnold to throw. And that is incomplete. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's Michael Dixon now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. The Colts offense ready to take over once more. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Gain on the play. Second and 10.
On the give, this is Taylor. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
And it's third down.
On third down, here's a run by Taylor. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
17 yards. That's good for a Colts. First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Colts.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
Colts. First down.
They'll run here with Taylor. Lots of space past the 45. He's inside the 35. And he will score. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. That was some kind of run, Greg. We saw him break a tackle and then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone for the score.
Mike, for me, it's all watching his feet. I mean, look at him work. His ability to make guys miss in the open field is special. And I'll tell you what, that play, that was something to watch.
The extra point, up and good. And the Colts move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. Stafford fires to cut. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run on the jet sweep, and this defense having nothing of it. They get them down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical. And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Third and 6. Gun, it's go. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth down is looming. Here's their punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Charbonnet. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He takes off. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Good for a Seahawks.
To throw is Darnold.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a good.
The pressure too much, and he goes down. Timeout Seahawks, that is their second. Talk things over before third down. Now Darnold tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. Marquez Valdez Scantling, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up fourth down. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Colts offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with first and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. Trying on the left side and caught by Pittsburgh. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. Here's the punter now, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. Now, fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Seahawks offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Darnold. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
The Seahawks, first down.
Darnold to throw on first down. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. Here's 2nd and 6.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 36.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Here's Darnold. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And Now it's going to bring up a fourth down. On comes the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen.
Our trip around the NFL.
Scott. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Cup in motion. On play action, here's Darnold. Out right and catch made. That's Ibuka. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll run with Charbonnet. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
At the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Darnold now to throw. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete. Zach Charbonnet was the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. Fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 22.
They'll run a draw now with Taylor. Up the sideline at the 35. And he is out of bounds. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 7.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 31 yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 2nd down, they need 7. They go right back to Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and They bring him down for a short gain.
Throwing is Jones on third down. That is caught by the tight end, Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. For Warren, he had 25 touchdowns during his Penn State days. That his first in the NFL. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
This taken around the 11th. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Charbonnet. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. We got 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Charbonnet. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
That's Ibuka in motion. Darnold to throw on 2nd down. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. It is 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away.
He was defended by Kenny Moore.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Jones. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Jones. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Look at that hit. Slinged it across his body and connected. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
1st down. It's a gain of 10. And a Colts 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 9. On the ground, it's Scalaboo. And he'll get forward for about a yard. James Bradbury up from his corner spot to make the stop. 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Jones. He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. Couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10.
1st down, Indianapolis.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. second and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Jones. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Indianapolis.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Colts.
On the ground, it's Taylor. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. It's Shaquille Griffin in on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 on the Seahawks 42-yard line.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A loss of 1. Brings up third and 8.
From the gun on third down, Jones. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? The Colts about to kick this one away. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds. Inside the 5-yard line. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On first and 10, here's Darnold. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's got it to the 14-yard line. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the fourth, and it's a run with Charbonnet. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That is brought in by Ibuka. Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. On the handoff, it's Charbonnet. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
Down at his 49-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
Darnold to throw. And that is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receivers. And it's going to lead to fourth down. And now the punting unit will come up. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. Jones going to hang on to it here.
They went to the design quarter to run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Jones going to try and throw on third down. And this one is caught by Pierce. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
And the Colts first down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Colts
On the give, this is Taylor. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
gain of 2. Brings
Here is 2nd and 8. Here's Jones to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Shotgun now for Jones. That one complete to Pierce. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Colts about set to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This is taken at his own 30. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. That's Ibuka in motion. Darnold now on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Throwing, Darnold. Try to pitch one forward. That was an option there, but it does fall incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The Colts offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Gun, it's Jones. And that is incomplete. James Bradbury right there gets a hand on it to break it up. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Seahawks offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Toss, right side, shoving it. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the ground, Charbonnet. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
With a 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
on the ground, this is Kenny McIntyre. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
That's good for our Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Charbonnet. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Here's second down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawks player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. From the gun, it's locked. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining for the defense. But burning that timeout early really comes back to cost them now. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.